matchup and let them go to work.
It's not only a good lane matchup, it's also just a good game for the hero. And that's why...
What do they do to take off refraction?
Yeah, I
what if
really...
they don't pick TA in this last 2 minutes?
If they don't pick TA, then it's just as bad as my PL prediction last game.
Okay. Well, we have 5 seconds. Let's see what they take. They take Storm.
Wow. Exactly. I'm a little bit surprised by that, to be honest with you.
That is... I like the pick. It's a great pick, but it can get abused in the lane. If you can survive that, I think Storm actually owns this entire Mineski draft.
They have all delayed stuns.
Yeah, it gives you the reach that just slaughters heroes like Mirana, Weaver, Lina. They're very squishy. You get that Kaya Orchid, one pick off, all of a sudden your BKB timing, you're the strongest hero for the rest of the map. And with Kunkka, you get to do those really cool plays with X's. You zip all the way in or from base. It allows you to abuse teleports to get free regen. And if Storm's able to just fill his mana pool every 80 seconds, like... It just feels so good when you're on map at all times.
So it's not TA, so we wasted about 2 minutes earlier, but all's forgiven.
Yeah, I don't know why Kyle suggested that pick. It just made no sense if you really put it on paper.
All right, but here we go.
I like the Nyx ban against Phoenix, the Enchantress, and the Storm.
Yeah. And now, so what are these last picks going to be looking like? Obviously, an Arteezy here on Mineski's side. They're looking for, unless it's a support hero, I believe. Or do you think Mirana could possibly support? Is there any chance of that? We did see a little bit of that.
I mean, we saw we haven't been seeing anyone pick PL this tournament, but once again, feels like a good PL game for Arteezy.
I think that's too much. You got a Storm. I don't think you need anything crazy. Just something that does tower damage.
Whoa. The 2 minutes were not wasted.
Thank you. There's no way they weren't picking TA.
Then why didn't I say?
I don't know. I don't know why they didn't pick it. Like, I don't know what the deal is. Like, I guess sideline Storm.
Chill.
I'm chill. I'm chill.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Because you were correct.
Hold me back. Hold me back.
This is strange, right? Where
the Storm's going sideline. I've never seen the Storm sideline this year.
Last time I remember it was like Mason and
Yeah, I would say TA sideline, but there's no way.
No, you're putting TA mid if you pick it against the Lana.
What do? You got bamboozled just now, Mineski. You got 30 seconds.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
I got bamboozled. Oh, the heck.
Yeah, everyone watching is bamboozled.
And people questioned me.
They
do you remember the woozles?
I bet we could have looked at chat. Huffalumps and woozles?
Yeah, dude, my man. This is why I love you guys, because no one else...
Because we know Winnie the Pooh?
Dude, you don't understand, man. I was rocking a Schoolhouse Rock t-shirt yesterday, and no one got it.
Yeah.
No one even knew what that was.
I remember.
You keep doing you, Kyle.
Man, I'm
here we go.
trying to sing conjunction.
We're going to find out. It's a Tango.
Is it what?
So is it support Mirana
it has to be support Weaver.
Or Lina?
It's support.
It could be any three.
I like support Lina a lot more than the other one.
This is an Arteezy TA, by the way. Not a... So is it going to be a side lane? Or is... That seems...
I don't know.
I mean, have you seen Arteezy play Storm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
I mean, he played middle a long time ago.
Oh, I was just wondering, because I haven't seen it, so...
It's been a long time. I mean, obviously, he's good, but...
What year are we in?
2000... Carry the 4... 18.
I wouldn't let Arteezy play Storm. Then.
Okay.
So it is Moon, Lina, Ninja Boogie, Venge. We still haven't learned.
So it is a mid Lina.
Yep.
I said support Weaver. That was my call.
Let's see.
I will say...
Oh, got him.
Weaver.
Ice Pango is pretty nice.
He's pretty good at this hero.
Indeed.
Kills Enchantress really well.
He was the guy that really showed everyone why this hero was nuts, and it was a big part of the one major that Mineski won,
yes.
DAC.
Very big.
Yeah. He was like, it became a must ban or he was going to own you. And I think that it's great for him, but it's a terrible Pango game.
Why is that?
You hate playing against Kunkka because it just removes your swashbuckle and W is escape mechanisms. You just get exited.
You can still use your ult, though.
True, but you can get clicked by S4 Zench during your ult. Storm hunts you. You hate playing against TA because of the refraction. And Sun, it's just a rough game. It's a rough Pango game.
I think he can make it happen, though.
What about this Jabs Weaver? What do you do in the laning phase as a support Weaver? Do you just right-click and run through him as Sakuchi, or what do you do?
Yeah, I think you're just trying to remove the Phoenix. Like, I think you put the Weaver in the Phoenix lane, and you just kind of stick him on the Phoenix, pulling the Phoenix away from your core to basically soak up the attention to enable your core. I think he'll go with the Pango and just kind of let the Pango play his own game.
I think you tri-lane this Enchantress with your Weaver Venge Mirana, and you absolutely dumpster the Ench Kunkka off. And your Pango is going to be top. It's a Phoenix and a Storm. I mean, you just pull creeps.
I don't know. I mean, I see what you're saying, but who's more important to get dumpstered, the Enchantress or the Penguin?
Not. I just don't think that you can influence the map better in the Mineski laning phase outside of a tri-lane.
Okay, so
I
we've
feel like-
heard what we know is not going to happen, Graham. What do you think the lane setup's going to be?
Sorry, I was looking at items to help me decide that.
That's
What
kinda
do you want to
cheating.
know? You want?
It's a side lane
we're
TA.
in-
Whoa,
I
I just wanna point this out.
I told you it was a side lane
It is?
TA.
You did say that.
What?
I have no idea what's
So
going
why
on.
do you not like side lane TA, BSJ? We'll go with
It's
that.
just a
first.
hero that heavily relies on solo XP and also being close to her tower early on. Because she is susceptible in the early, like, 2 or 3 levels to
Yeah.
ganks
All right, so here's the
and
question.
pressure.
Did EG just double bamboozle Mineski?
They double bamboozled us.
They're going to send Lina to side lane 2, expecting the TA mid.
No, he has mid items on the Lina. I just want to say that we have bird's eye view and we're surprised by what we're seeing, and so Mineski may get a bit caught off guard, but they might just be okay with, hey, they're not putting TA in this incredibly favorable matchup mid. We mentioned it was a very good TA game, but was it good enough to pick it for a side lane?
Isn't that what makes Dota so great? This is not something we see every day.
We've seen Arteezy
Phoenix.
support Phoenix,
Yeah.
and we've seen Arteezy side lane TA all in one day. And this is why he's won how many TIs?
Yeah, and even in other games, right, we saw Kuroki playing Clinks as well. Just a lot of just Dota. That's Dota, baby.
So a little bit of scouting from both teams.
No one spotted anything yet.
He does have a ward
except
top
over
to see the
here.
Venge, but that doesn't really tell you anything.
Tells you he's got 2 mangoes and he's gonna spam a lot of stuns on you.
Or Wave of Terrors.
You know what, though? TA versus Pango, especially if he's putting a 1v1, like, you actually crush this matchup.
I have to believe Mineski is not going to try lane.
Oh, there's going to be a fight top. It
That's
looks
what
like
you said.
Enchantress will get stunned up. Crit will get it. Pango's healed, and he's going to get both of them in the bottom side as well. But Fly taking so much damage. S4 just right-clicking jabs. Sakuchi doing a ton of damage, but Ninja Boogie will get the kill. And it looks like they're going to get a bunch of runes as well as first blood. So a nice start there for Mineski.
So Grant, why are they try laning on Mineski?
They're not.
Oh, I thought they were try laning top.
They're going to.
Jabs looks like he's trying to snipe the courier first.
Yeah. I mean,
He knows Sumail's the
I
courier.
think that, yeah, exactly. I was going to say, and it's a matchup that you really need to curt your spam as well. Storm versus Lina, it's textbook trade HP, get gold, buy regen.
Courier's coming. It just left base. He's waiting. No. Jabs.
Jabs, what are you
Patience.
doing?
Patience.
No, Jabs!
Oh,
he didn't
man.
even have a CS yet. Of course he wasn't using courier.
Well,
They got 3
Disaster.
bounty runes on Mineski. He didn't have gold for Salve until he got a CS.
Does TA win this side lane matchup? I know she would win if it's mid.
TA definitely beats Pango 1v1.
yeah, Colin just recently said.
How many
he's
times have you played this
destroyed.
matchup in the side lane?
I have personally played in games competitively with side lane TA, like at least twice, which is 2 more times.
That's 2 more
anyone
times
else
than
in
I
the
have.
scene.
Yes,
Yeah.
than I have.
Well, bottom.
And that's who we're comparing it to right now.
AK top.
You do have regen problems though, and he is getting outlaned right now.
Arrow
He's never
will
getting the
whip.
courier.
Arrow's gonna whip, but we do see Fly just taking a ton of damage. Gonna have to flask up. We do see a pop-up on jabs from the Torrent, but he just squeezes on through there. Then we'll go take a look at bottom here. And they're just right-clicking each other.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Gonna go bottle on Pango. Pretty necessary for his regen.
I really like what Ice has done.
Oh, stun's gonna go up in the Chan. He does get the heal off. Will it be enough? Sure won't. Torrent only hits onto 1. Mineski. Another successful kill in this tri lane. Look at the gold lead already. More than 1,000 gold.
Morana has no salve though. I mean, he's very low.
It does have 3 tangos though.
Mid lane, somehow going in the favor of Sumail. If only that courier snipe had worked out.
Pretty even still though.
I don't know if this matchup is supposed to be close to even. The DD on Lina will certainly help him out though.
And here we go. Ninja Boogie, as we saw, eats the mango. Has boots, by the way. And here comes the arrow. Fly's actually going to tank it for S4. And I'm pretty sure that was a guaranteed kill on one of them. And Fly's just going to eat it anyways. Helps
Only
S4
level 1 on S4 in there. Okay, he just got level 2 now. But they were level 2 on all the heroes of Mineski. And that's really important when you're in a tri lane to hit that timing. If you're in a tri-v-tri, the minute you get level 2 and the opponent does not have all their level 2s, that most heroes are about twice as strong when they hit level 2.
Like you talked about. Look at that. The double damage Lina. He has not gotten it. He has been 10-1 for about 2 waves now. Moon is just going to dominate him in this favored match, like you said.
He had the creep wave dragging with him to the rune as well, so he guaranteed hill. And now he just sits there, as you said, Wins 2 waves for free. I like what Sumail chose to do. He's going to try and stack that hard camp.
Ortiz is doing a side lane bottle on TA.
Right.
That would imply he gets courier usage, though.
Eventually. No, he'll just buy it at the side shop, please.
You don't think he's going to walk all the way over there?
I mean, he's not going to get the courier walking all the way to base. That's really far from mid.
That's fair.
Well, the courier flies now, though.
Oh,
Goes a little bit quicker.
Maybe he's got really wishful thinking now. It looks like he's got the Wraith Band and Tangos on there.
Well, it looks like Sumail's going to heal, so... Oh, yeah, you're right. So he's just going to go for the Aquila.
Sumail's super good at Storm, though, in these type of situations.
Yep.
We've seen... I've seen it time and time again whenever he plays in these, like, terrible matchups. I don't remember what tournament it was, but he got shut down mid with, like, a tri-lane almost, and he came back and crushed that game after starting, like, 0-4.
And this is really nice from EG, just to be efficient. Even though it's just a couple of creep waves, throw the Phoenix mid. It looks like Sumail's actually going to buy bottle and go to the jungle. I like this decision because you're not really going to get much once Lina outlevels you middle.
And you're not
just throw
shutting down
Phoenix
Lina
there.
either.
Exactly.
You're not doing anything different than your support would.
Yep.
A lot of questions about when you should leave the lane or a good idea to give your support the lane is, can my support fill the same purpose in this lane that I can? And if the case is yes, then why waste your time in the lane?
Stun on S4. Is level 2 now. The burst, will it be enough? Looks like it will. Mushi with the leap.
And that's the leap attack speed coming into play. And Enchantress is only level 2, which that untouchable is incredibly underwhelming nowadays at level 1.
If he gets level 2.
Oh, Mango Eam. Is S4 just going to die again? Gets arrowed in S4. He is going to go down. That's a TP, and wow, S4 just gets bodied.
Let me tell you from personal experience, when you die and TP back into lane and die, your game is incredibly... Like, you are set back so far in terms of time. That is like 3 minutes or so before the Enchantress will be back where he should be. At least.
Is there... I
What?
feel like, I'm just thinking in my head, TA counters Lina harder in lane than anything else.
And Storm would do fighting against
And
Pango.
Storm crushes a melee Pango. Yet they didn't do those lanes.
That's really odd.
Well, we're going to watch this.
Oh, they stack the stuns. Oh, but they have the ult.
Sorry, I
Okay.
missed. I was watching the bounty right
I love
here.
the Aquila on Lina. He knows that the Storm is left lane, so Aquila enables almost any hero in the game to pressure tower.
Yep.
That aura for the creeps makes them take 1 extra tower shot per creep, and he has the siege creep coming up as well. So I like the kill, but I wouldn't even mind if they waited till the siege creep wave to do that.
I think it's just a... It's a good point. It's super annoying when your catapult gets a fire spirit, as you can see.
He's fire spiriting the siege creep, which is cheeky because this is going to go down to the next tower shot.
Might get denied, though. Shouldn't.
Okay.
Could have actually denied it. He had the time to do it.
This is the first time we've seen an absolute free farm Lina, at least for me, in a long time, and I think this hero can be quite scary.
Uh-oh, top again, S4. See you later, my friend. Another kill. Now they're actually going for more now. They have level 4 on Mushi, and they're just bullying S4.
This is exactly what I mean. This is how you address Enchantress. Just kill him. Especially when you have 3 ranged heroes that deal this much damage. Like, there's no way for S4 to ever come back into the game. The problem that teams have dealing with Ench is that they don't shut him down. He hits level 6, and he abuses your safe lane. But that's not the case here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bottom lane is going well for EG at least. He is out-leveling him on the TA, and we all know how it is to deal with the TA that's level 6. The traps do so much damage. He has no sentry.
Uh-oh, S4. S4 is in quite the pickle. Bug stun. Arrow will miss. Torrent does help out a little. They need to kill that bug. Crit does help, and with that heal, barely survives. Wait, also about a minute and a half ago, Mineski got all 4 bounty runes, as well as having 2 bottles, so they're pretty happy with what's going on. Is this just going to, is this possibility of just a 20-0 game run over, or do you think, what does Sumail need to do, right?
It's the bottom lane. It's the bottom lane right now. That's the key
Okay.
factor for EG.
Yeah. It's just crazy. That DD rune top completely changed the makeup of this game. Storm has not come back to mid lane.
I've learned the counter to Sumail mid.
Yeah,
Get a DD?
Just get
There
a
you go.
DD. It's that easy.
just
that easy.
Yeah, I mean, Gabe's here somewhere, right? Just go up
Yes.
to Gabe Newell, be like, "Hey, man, I really need some help. Can we?
Can
change
you
this
just
given
spawn a DD at 2 minutes, please?
Yes, top,
Specifically
preferably.
top, yes. When we're dire.
It is slightly closer to the mid lane.
Yes. Because if it's at 4 minutes, it's probably too late.
So here's the thing, you are tri-lane though, but you look. Remember last game we were talking about how everyone was such a high level. This game, because those tri-lanes,
Gank
everyone's
on
so
mid.
low. Yep, they're gonna go for him. Kunkka though should go down, but
Oh, Lina missed uphill. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. The first, like, 2 attacks missed uphill.
you're still probably a little more happy though that it did kill the Kunkka, not your Storm. But this should be a tier 1 tower more than likely. No, they back out. Are they just scared more heroes are coming, like the TA, or? They know TA's bottom.
TA is not a hero that's ever going to rotate to this. TA has no desire to leave. TA does the same thing bottom as she would mid. It's a playstyle of the hero, and what hero is really going to take bottom if he doesn't? Like, when we talked about what Storm was doing mid, he wasn't shutting down the Lina if he stayed. TA is shutting down the Pango by staying here, so instead, he's not going to rotate.
Oh, S4 getting run down by Ninja Boogie. A stun into an arrow could definitely still be a kill. Torrent will miss, but barely gets out.
To follow up on your point, I think one of the dumbest things you can do in the current meta is when you're winning your safe lane alone as a core.
Any side lane.
Yeah, like don't ever leave a side lane that you're dominating.
Yeah.
It just, there's nothing you can do on the map that'd be more impactful.
Yes, and giving that guy, even not only taking away your own farm, but giving like a Pango 3 or 4 free creep waves is a huge deal.
Oh, S4 gets the heal off.
Jabs?
So courier? Will it be a courier kill?
Oh,
no, it's fine.
S4 is still doing okay top, level
smoke
5.
on mid lane though.
Yep, it is going to be one around the backside. Moon is playing pretty far up. There it is. They're going to go for it. Slow him down. X plus the Torrent will come. Will hit. Will they get the kill before everyone rotates in? Not quite yet. Sumail does dodge the stun, but it looks like he will go down. He's actually stuck, but now Isaias gets the kill to 1-for-1 trade right there. Or pardon me.
That's the problem I have with Lina nowadays, is even when she gets a lead, no matter what, she's still killable.
Enchantress is going to die as well. Gets heal off, but dies. And if you didn't know, Arteezy did kill the Weaver as well bottom, so he's having a good game. But
how
so
does a TA kill a Weaver?
With an outplaying good side
Yeah,
lane.
I guess he probably caught him on a trap when he came out of Sakuchi.
You're saying you've never died to something stupid, BSJ, that you shouldn't die to?
If I'm not supposed to die, I will never die.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like I've casted a few of your games and seen.
Yeah, I mean, that was somebody else on my account.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Crit is trying to farm at level 6, and it is a 2K lead still for Mineski. How do you push this lead, I guess is the term?
It's tough. They don't have any natural tower pressure, and that, as to BSJ's point, when your Lina is the one snowballing, you never really feel secure because you always die. Like, you will die to rotation.
Lina pushes advantages by hitting more creeps.
Yeah, hitting more creeps.
For a Yule Scepter, maybe a Shadow Blade. But, like, look at his items queued up. He's going to play his own side of the map and like the Dire Ancients until he gets that Yule Scepter, and that's just the way Lina has to play.
And it's a rough game too as it scales on because you're playing against TA Storm, two heroes with incredible jump potential. You're never really able to feel secure in your position on the map.
Yeah. But he's never walking past the river, despite how far ahead he is. A lot of these mid laners will play up in your face, but Lina's just not that type of hero. And
Storm was at 2,000 net worth, the Lina's 3,000. The game's progressed. They've stayed even. Yes, Lina's ahead, but the disadvantage hasn't changed.
This is what Lina does when she's ahead, though. So the fact that she's not pulling more ahead is speaking like to what EG's trying to do. They are ganking the Enchantress top with the Pangolier.
There comes the roll in. Will finally hit. No heal off yet, even though it's off cooldown. But down here, it looks like Hunk is going to. Oh my goodness.
BB.
Laguna comes through, and that's a quick 2 kills. They as well got the. No hero is middle, but I believe either Sumail or Fly missed it an eye on middle tower, so they get the gold.
Arteezy almost has a blink dagger on the TA. 11 minutes into the game, so he's their X factor this game. Him and Sumail still having good games, despite what it looks like in terms of the 3K lead as well as the 12-2 kill lead.
Still not as good as their counterparts, though, in Mushi and Moon right now.
It's just one of those where the game looks worse than it is.
Uh-oh, middle, though. It is only a level 1 pulling, but that Sunray doing so much, it should be a kill. It is. Fly gets, and damn, that percentage-based damage.
I feel like when a lot of teams are down this patch, there's not too much playmaking ability, but EG still has it. And that's the key here. They have Kunkka X.
Where's he going?
TPing.
Well, S4 died. Is he? He could have just
not a hero in this game.
Yeah, I'm just watching. He is just walking all the way around.
He's going to keep dying. Enchantress is one of those heroes that has no other way to play the game.
Ooh, misses the Torrent. They know he's not there now. They actually saw him, and now he's going to miss the rune because they go for the kill. Jabs should sneak it here. He does. Nice play there by Jabs. And a little
meanwhile, Mushi pressuring top, going for the Yasha. Probably first item Manta, if I had to believe.
That's
deals with traps, deals with the Orchid from Storm, deals with Phoenix Fire Spirits. You can dodge the X if you're really good.
Bottom. Here we go. They have the Yules now. Will they get the stun on Storm? Sure will. No, they do not. He just zips away. Will he make it far enough? Far enough, I guess. And there's a lot of heroes from Mineski coming down here. Trap's going to get popped. Jabs will be slow. Pango, he is going to come rolling in. Arteezy, will he get spotted out? Not quite yet. Wave of Terror won't see him. And now Crit will hit it. Oh my goodness.
That was
him.
Indiana Jones right there.
Top lane.
Yep, that is a Mirana.
Mushi has to leave this lane pretty soon. Yeah, okay, he's gone.
So
Once Enchantress hits 6, Mirana, despite having the lead, just gets harassed down by Impetus. I wouldn't be surprised if they put the Weaver top
Yep.
because he's the only hero, even though he's a support.
Because even though S4 can bully, he's still not really much of a threat. You just need somebody that can drag creep waves away and not die.
I'd love to see Weaver TP top right now.
let's see. Has 2 TPs, but they smoke up bottom.
This means they want to make a play bottom over defending their top tower, and they...
Ooh, or are they going to just run straight for Sumail?
They have the vision.
As long as they hit the stun.
Yeah.
That was a huge kill to miss. So, I mean, that's obvious, but at the same time, I mean, it's slowing down the storm makes it so TA's job is much harder. This Enchantress really isn't in the game, so that's even a huge
Great
kill.
fight. They've got a ward.
Yep, nice counter ward by Ninja Boogie actually, but it doesn't want to get rid of the smoke. But they see our team. This is such a big sentry ward.
They broke the
bait him
Lina.
out. Yep. And there, they do get the ward eventually. Now,
Mango TP's in as well. Does he have a blink dagger?
are they defending this?
He does not have his blink dagger. 700 gold off.
And this is going to be a straight 5-on-5 fight. It looks like at 14 minutes in here. Illusion rune bottom, so won't make that big of a deal.
I don't know if you want to commit to this if you're EG.
Yeah, EG, do they have any vision? Do they have sentries? They see that their Mirana ulted because that stun from Lina. Stun's gonna fly out. It will be TA. It will be an arrow. Pango trying to lock him down. Laguna will come out. Both
the Phoenix
won't do anything. And now Phoenix as well as Storm will both get it go down here. What a roll-in by Ice. Another kill goes down. They're gonna throw one up in the air. It is S4, and you're gonna die as well, my friend.
Yeah, you can't win that fight if you're EG, can you? Like
You have TA Storm are the
Storm.
heroes with good games.
Yeah.
And those heroes don't do that. They don't march down lanes until push objectives.
and they got your ward too. Like you have no advantage from
Mineski
being
did
fine
all
in
the
that
things
area.
they needed to do in terms of dewarding wards as well as traps. That's a very important aspect of taking a fight against TAs. If the TA has traps to slow you down as you're running in, like your supports are just casually taking 250 damage as they're walking into the fight.
That's a very good point. That's game changing. If you're taking that fight, not to mention
And you
EG
see
didn't
the
have
fight.
detection for the Mirana invis, and they shouldn't. I think they even saw it.
Yeah, and look at that.
And I think Arteezy had time to react to that Venge stun too. Must have been looking at something else in the fight.
Well, now-
Going on to the Pango bottom, manages to swashbuckle his way out of there. He's low mana. Has no mana for time lapse on the Weaver. Has it now. Oh, there.
Arrow does hit, and now we have the Starstorm. Don't need it, no mana. They just get the kill. Now as simple as that.
Wow.
So
TPing top on Pango. They're looking to go again. They have Blink Dagger. He's ready to roll it up. I think that's exact quote from Arteezy.
Let's see.
in the
probably need a
words of
little more.
Arteezy, Pangolier is the worst hero in Dota 2.
Yes, yes.
Like
Direct quote.
But I'm not. This
He
is not
said
a
that.
drill.
I call him out on that one too, but oh, here we go. TA will get hit twice. Does still have the refraction. The
that a
blink
hero?
just keep going, and now look at that. We do have a torrent, but it will get Ewell off. Now a slow's gonna come. Here comes the egg. Moon should just melt down to TA. Sure will.
What is he doing up there?
Wait. I need to know, Fly. You didn't get your dust. Your dust. You were an egg. You didn't get it. Well, see ya. It's crits, by the way, but they don't want it.
Look at the wards Mineski placed though. It's real nice, and that's why I'm very surprised they were caught sleeping. They have these aggro wards placed up top. They
Let's
know
see
they're
the
in the
follow-up
vicinity.
rotation, yeah. They know how many reinforcements, but mid lane, they have a DD on Weaver.
Whoa!
Yeah! Got him! That's half health on Enchantress. He'll be able to, heal all of that off in it's now off cooldown.
It's funny when stuff like that happens in game. Like you just laugh a bit. Like it's just like, all right.
It just makes you giggle.
I can
He
actually,
tried. He
it
tried.
Just, I guarantee S4 in comms just said like what in a
Yes.
Swedish accent. Like
Yeah. Direct
That's
quote,
it.
too.
That's all.
That's about the only reaction you got. You're just like, I'm just farming here, and you when you're an Enchantress, you're thinking about what kills you, and it's not a Weaver Venge.
Oh, look at
And
that.
so you're seeing, you're like, what?
Well, they find. Doesn't look like they. If they hit an arrow here.
Oh!
Sumail saw it the last second.
What a
Zips
player.
out. Has Kaya now. That's pretty late, Kaya though. Mineski, their 6 cap. It is 19-4.
We are one away from the memes.
Yeah. When do you go for Roche? Can you, as Mineski, do you need more damage on the Lina? Is that like?
You need to take control of that area by killing traps as well as a hero.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
he disjointed
The meld hit doesn't.
But the urn.
And yeah, this is looking bad. Arteezy is just gonna get brought down.
Sentry
here.
still sees him there barely.
Simple kill there from Mineski, and they pick it up. Now Storm is going to be zipping on in, but look at this. He dodges a stun so far. Hasn't been thrown out yet. They will get one kill. That is a killing spree, surprisingly. Fly spots out. Oh my goodness.
my
Ice.
Good golly gosh.
Dude.
He does get out, and that kill on the Venge really doesn't mean anything.
It's gold. But, you don't
Kills on supports, it's all about what you get objectively. And EG has 4 heroes on the same side of the map, not getting anything. If they were like farming 2 other lanes, that kill on a support's good.
Yep.
But they're not getting anything off that. They're actually farming more on the side of Mineski while that kill happens. We talked about kills are worth what, like a creep wave?
Yeah.
And Mineski definitely got more than a creep wave while that kill was happening.
And the X Factor, it doesn't really matter to me how good TA's game looks. It's really just the Storm. I think Sumail's got to be the one to win this game for his team. The Orchid timing is everything right now.
Spirit Vessel owns everyone that isn't Storm.
Oh, boat. Just clearing out a creep wave, it looks
They're
like.
smoked up on Venge and Lina. They're looking to make things happen.
Boat too.
Blink Dagger Lina.
Yep.
Not very common. You almost always see the Yules into Shadow Blade.
I don't mind it. They have more catch now. You've all a team fight from Pango. Don't make him go in first. Get the Blink Yules into stun. That's arrow follow-up.
I think you still make the Pango go first, but the Lina can be great immediate follow-up. I think Lina going in first
They
dies.
both can follow up. They both can initiate. Now you're not all in on the idea that
I'm pretty
one
sure in the
guy's gotta make
comms,
plays.
I'm saying Pango can go first without just immediately dying.
I'm saying the comms are, guys, we got to play to win.
Baby.
Exactly.
Man. They should put that in the game, I think.
Tinker ward up.
Top lane, Enchantress doing what Enchantress does, but he is not feeling like a hero in this game.
What do you mean? He's got a creep and a hero.
I mean, he's
Killing it.
he doesn't feel like the impact that we've seen from Enchantresses in the offlane.
Oh, looks like
He's the one running away when everyone on the side of Mineski is like showing in other lanes.
Grant, are you surprised that people don't tri-lane? Like, it seems effective in a few games here and there, but it's just like people have this rule of... You remember when no one picked Omni Knight?
Yeah.
Just because it was like, you know, it was...
A hero that nobody picked forever.
It feels like we have this, you know, unwritten rule. Like, hey, guys,
This is a
no
dual lane
tri-lanes,
patch.
all right? Like, let's meet... It's like when people used to duel, and they actually took 3 paces. Like, I would 100% take 2 paces and fire.
Yeah, and just, I would too.
Fly.
But no, this is life and death situation.
Well, Fly is about to not have life.
This
Well,
Venge is
he will go.
fast.
Nope. Tranquil boots as well as the smoke. We'll get the stun. We'll get another stun from Lina. No, don't need it. Laguna instead. Phoenix will get the tome, but...
Yeah, Tranquil's plus that Mirana bonus move speed from the ultimate. He blinks on Arteezy, has the Urn Charge to cancel the blink, but they're fast enough to kill him.
They are.
He's rolling it up, and he catches the TA. He has refraction. Stuns him again. It's already off because of the Urn Charge.
Bow in the back is going to hit 2 heroes, but won't be enough on the backside. Lina, no Laguna, doesn't need it. They get the kill on Sumail.
Right into Roche. You got the medallion and Bugs up soon on Weaver. Love the buyback as well from Jab. That's what's going to guarantee them this Roche.
Yep, and Mineski are now killing it.
Dude.
23 and 6
Look at Mushi's items. I have not seen somebody go this build.
in a while. It was reasonably standard, I would say, like a year ago, but...
Isn't this typical Mushi, though? Go some weird items that look
Weird.
questionable,
Yeah. He's going BKB next. It looks like possible SNY, but most likely BKB.
but he owns.
Yeah.
That's the key qualifier. Except for when he used to buy Lincolns on Medusa. I finally got him to admit that was a terrible decision.
What?
He used
On Medusa?
He would buy Lincoln's Medusa every game.
I mean, when you disagree with somebody 20 times, you have to be right
was
at least once.
Lincoln's
I'll give that to you.
Manta, yeah.
I'll give that to you, Kyle.
Lincoln's
Exactly.
man.
You're going to be right once.
That seems pretty no damage.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like when if you're blindfolded and you're throwing a dart at a target, it's going to hit sometimes.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
For me, I spin in a
I
circle.
don't think mathematically that's true. You could just never hit it.
Eventually,
That-
I don't think
haven't you ever
eventually
heard-
you would ever
If you
hit.
put an infinite number
Yeah.
of
Top
lane.
monkeys and gave them an infinite number of typewriters,
And
barrels.
eventually one would write you.
a Shakespearean
Iliad.
novel. Yeah.
I don't think that's true either. I think
It
that's
is
just
true.
a bad thing. No, it is not true.
If you had an infinite number,
It doesn't matter.
Statistically,
Infinitely, they could all just do the same thing as well, and then it wouldn't be the Iliad.
but there's an infinite number.
yes, and infinitely,
So
they
all
could,
possibilities.
Top lane. They're
occur.
going on the Weaver. They have him dusted up. He's dead.
yeah, he
Gets the
is.
Torrent follow-up, but meanwhile, they did lose a tier 2 bottom.
Yep.
And TA still doesn't have a Deso. This was a free farm TA that crushed her lane. And I think this all has to do with the decision to push that tier 1
Comes the
top.
roll. Here comes, gets the blink away though. Crit might be in a little bit of
Angelier going in
trying to
first.
run. He is, and now
As
at
always.
4, he's gonna chase. We're gonna see a leap away from the Mirana, and they are missing Pango ulti now. It's a 10k lead. Do EG want to do something? Well, they're gonna try to find Ninja Boogie. They found him. Can they kill him though? Sure looks like they get the kill on Arteezy. He will be able to fly out. Now his death, so unfortunately the chicken's already up here, but doesn't have his hammer. And now, Mineski's, I mean, they're still up 9k. Lina's 16.
Gone for an Ags.
Cute Ags.
I am just
You like it?
Look, I was supporting the blink, but now that it started to tilt back towards EG's favor, I'm going to begin to criticize Mineski ever so slightly, just to cover my bases.
When did it start turning?
When he bought blink into Ags.
You think? I mean, they're still up 9.
He's not going to scale, though. Like, it's the same issue I had in the previous game. Like, your hero, top of the net worth, is not going to scale to do damage. What if he Ags ults a refraction? Or the egg?
One slight misstep and he dies, too.
Not to mention Burst is innately less effective
that's
against
gonna hurt.
Funkabo. And the Storm can juke it. You have 3 heroes that could potentially juke your ultimate.
But what if he just plays perfectly and they end this game in 6 minutes?
They have a gem on this Pangolier. That's a really good purchase against this TA's traps. Dewarding their entire own jungle. They're saying, we're going to 5-man commit with this Aegis to push you out of our top half of the map. That's where EG wants to play.
Arrow will miss.
But it sees 2 heroes.
Here we go. We're going to see Trap does get put down. And look at this. They still have the ward. They're giving him vision. They finally get it dewarded, but
I love this gem pickup.
It's just a 5-on-5 right now up top right now. This is a little nerve-wracking.
I don't think EG can take fights if they don't have wards and traps.
I thought they learned their lesson. This is not the right area of the map.
Wave of Terror swap possibly. There's going to be a ward. He does swap back. Does he have the heal? It is healing him a little. Will it be enough? Egg gets popped. They still didn't kill him. Now as 4 goes down, Moon's dead in the backside though. In comes the rolling Tango doing so much. There goes Diego. It was so close to going off, but it won't. Arteezy gets the kill as well. It's a 3 for 2 right now. Make it a 4 for 2, and Arteezy is dusted up currently. Does blink away. Do we have any stuns? We do not. And as simple as that, if the egg explodes there, maybe, but ifs and buts.
That's the Mirana that I mentioned in the draft. Like, he leaps and he hits for 220 bonus attack speed against an egg. He didn't get Fire Spirited. He killed that half health, like, almost instantly. The Weaver did half the work, and Mirana came in for the finish. And
if I were to select one hero after this day 1 of groups that stock will certainly rise, it's Mirana.
Yeah.
I think it's super strong in this meta. It can be played on essentially any position, and the talents are too good. The mana break, you get 220 attack speed per leap.
yeah,
That's not okay.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
The prize is mine.
Last time I added the numbers, that was a lot. And we're seeing Storm farming up, might get caught. Doesn't have the Yules quite yet on Pangolier, making it so his setup's not quite as efficient. Venge is looking, though. Has Wave of Terror discarded if he wants to use it. Chooses not to because they converted the Pangolier illusion with the Enchantress, making it so he serves as a nice ward for EG. Sees the Lina as well.
Middle, Torrent will...
He can die on S4. He's got to be careful.
Sunrise there helping out, but Pango is actually coming in now. Hits the back lines. It's only crit right now. Laguna does go off. See you later, S4. And that's a quick 1 for nothing. And now middle, they have the siege unit. They're just going to push this tower down pretty quickly. Top lane will get killed by Arteezy. It's a tier 2, but Mineski is perfectly okay with that.
He needs his BKB on TA.
Oh, the glyph right before it dies. Maybe trying to buy Arteezy a little bit of time top.
Get the deny. Oh, nobody gets the last hit. That was the play. Oh, Moon catches him. But he has reflection. He can just
Stun
blink.
will go. Misses again.
It's
almost impossible to hit.
You have to blink like it's same frame. You need to land this.
Well, you're saying it's almost impossible, but these are TI players. Should you not expect perfection?
We're not watching Kim Possible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're not.
No.
Oh, well, I thought this was a naked mole rat, but it is a pangolin, so I'm incorrect.
Once again.
And now Sumail. So what do you? Okay, let's talk about this. What does Ags do in this game? Storm never. You see Ags, but second item Ags.
What? Oh, wow. For some reason, I thought Sumail was going into the enemy base, and I was so confused for a moment, but I'm fine. Is it, I assume, just to find the initiation? You want to be able to get Venge +1. Okay. I think that's the logic here. But
you can't initiate on one target.
I am not a fan of Kaya Ags. I have never seen this before, so I'm going to assume that Sumail knows something I don't. And maybe,
that's my assumption every time.
If you Ags grab with Storm into the Torrent boat, like, let's say he got 2-3 heroes, they're all dead. All of them.
Yeah. And they all get side-bladed.
And you need to, like, 100-0 lockdown to find kills on essentially every Mineski hero.
They're all maneuverable.
They got Pango as Swashbuckle, Weaver ult, Mirana Leap, the swap, the defensive Yules on Lina, all of these things. If you don't CC them fully, they are fine.
Yeah.
Level 18 on TA now. The biggest one, you know, you get level 3 traps, but well, so Mineski, how do you close this game out? You just continue doing what you're doing, or are you nervous because his Lina didn't go scaling?
It's all about that second Roche.
Yep. It's unnerving a little bit because you have no real natural method of attaining the high ground. No one's gonna siege the base, but you can just keep winning fights. But I mean, twice now, EG has taken, in my eyes, very poor team fights in the top area of the map.
Ooh. Sumail wanted that regen rune, but Mush'll scoop it up. That's the wait, yeah, used his regen part and looking for the double damage.
They're smoked up, looking to make it happen. Around this Roche, even though it's not up yet, they want to establish control of this area, killing the traps. They can kill the sentries if they want.
TD on Mushi.
Yep, and here we go. Blink forward. Just hit the sentry ward. Arteezy will get Ewelled into the air. Roll comes through. Will get stunned. He gets him onto the high ground, actually, but he can blink down. Over here, we're going to have a BKB popped by Mushi, looking for crits. Here comes the boat, but the rum won't quite be in time. Does hit on 2 of them. He gets the pull. Now the egg is there. They have so much team fight. They will find Ice. Jabs dies as well on the backside. S4 is just running them down. He has the sentry. They get that off. Will Sumail be able to get this? He has a gem. You don't want to lose that. No man as well does get arrowed, but they want this kill.
Yeah, they lost gem. That was huge. And Roche, what's the spawn time on it? Looks like it's about a minute. They will all be up, but they lost the agent, or they lost the gem. And the most important thing there is that Enchantress was sitting in the back, throwing impetus at the Mirana while he's BKB'd.
Where was Mushi at the start of that fight?
He was
in the middle of it.
In the lane, and he BKB'd early and leapt forward and then leapt out.
They have to follow up. Like, this is a perfect initiation. They need Lina or Mirana to follow up on this Pango stun. Instead, he's on top of the high ground. He gets the blink away.
Yeah.
And now look at Mirana. He BKBs early, as you said. He's not doing any damage. The Phoenix has to die there. Pangolier, Ice is doing his job, but now you have a Phoenix getting a free egg off. They're targeting Kunkka after the boat's already gone out. I think if you want to win this fight, if you're Mushi, you got to get in there.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I think TA is a terrible target to choose, though. I think she's the worst target out of the entire team. I think that Phoenix or Enchantress are way more important to kill instantly.
And Mushi can theoretically kill any of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean, is they have the choice. It's not like, usually when you look at a hero like Enchantress, you choose not to focus her because you can't. But Enchantress, compared to how easy she is to kill, she single-handedly made the Mirana leap out defensively when he was BKB'd, and that's unacceptable when you have this much of a lead, to let a hero that's had that terrible of a game have that much impact in a fight.
I would say the biggest part of that fight was them taking the fight. You guys said they should not take the fight. They take the fight, and they win.
They lost the fight.
No, I'm talking about EG. You said EG shouldn't take fights.
Well, they shouldn't stand up in the top area of the map as 5, like waiting for.
But if you're playing on your half of the map in a defensive position and they force you to fight them, you actually have to fight.
You want to bait the Pango to roll it up too soon.
I know. I was just quoting you guys as saying they
never
shouldn't
roll
take
it up
fights,
too soon.
and they took fights and won.
Yep.
No, they didn't. They were forced into that. That was like.
So they didn't take a fight.
That's like they were backed into an alleyway and they had no choice but to fight.
And so they took the fight. They could have just laid there. Could they not have in their own base? Could they have laid in their own base like most teams do? There's no sure. They could have. I understand you guys aren't reading this game correctly, but I'm here and we're good.
Analyst Gran has spoken.
I told you EG was going to come back.
You did?
Yeah.
Are we able to see the cooldown on gem for them? No, we're not. That's really important that Mineski can get another gem.
Do you know the cooldown? What is the normal timer? I mean, BSJ. After you buy one.
Let me check here. I believe it's 10 minutes, but I don't actually know.
Okay, we can do our math. We saw him pick it up, but I believe about 25 minutes in, so about 4 more minutes.
I should know that time.
You should.
Kyle, do you know what it is? You're a support player.
I think it's 9 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's
3 minutes left.
900 gold.
Oh, the double.
What's the cooldown on smokes?
10 minutes.
Are you sure?
What do you mean by cooldown?
Like when they respawn in the shop.
When they restock.
10 minutes. Isn't it 1 per 10 minutes?
Could be 15 minutes.
I thought it was 10.
Do you want to stand by your answer?
Yes.
Well, you're probably right.
Thank you.
So what is Mineski? They're still up 8K. They're still in the lead. I know you guys are worried about the scaling, obviously, of this Lina, but
he's definitely like the BKB. He just dies to TA anyway.
Yep. Well, you don't want to. Now it's the opposite, right? You don't want to take a 5-on-5 fight versus Ags, Phoenix Egg, and Boat, right?
Roche is up, right?
Correct.
We're going to assume
it is up.
It is.
You're going to see a fight soon. What does each team need to do to how do you want to approach this fight if you're Mineski versus EG? You tell me about Mineski.
Jump the Enchantress. Kill her instantly.
Okay.
How do you kill her instantly? Just Lina?
I mean, any hero plus Mirana.
Okay.
Any stun or slow, honestly, and Lina. Or sorry, and Mirana.
And you have
or
to,
Lina.
You have to pop your BKBs early, though, right? Because if you do get Ags ulted or Ags pulled in by Sumail, I mean, that's the problem. It's all about BKBs this game now.
If
right?
EG can get them to go on either the TA or the Phoenix, and the Phoenix doesn't die instantly, I think they just win the fight.
It's just the pull, the boat, the egg. If you get all these abilities off, you have this window where of 10 to 12 seconds where you're going to win the fight. Mineski, you want immediate burst kills, skirmish, hit and run. You do not want to be sucked into this engagement. Ooh. You want a very long, drawn-out fight that's more of multiple skirmishes.
Buybacks are really important here. Phoenix has one, so if they jump the Phoenix, I'm pretty sure Mineski just loses the fight.
Shadows are going to take us right now, and here we go. Level 18 on that egg.
Rolling it up.
And here we go. They are going to roll it up. And he's up there. They're actually going for the T, but there we go. It's two dragged in. So much egg is there. It is a nice swap out. Won't matter. Mushi's dead. Everyone is seeming to die, including Sumail. The gem will get picked up on the backside by Ninja Boogie. He's just going to die as well. And this is looking to be almost a full team wipe. Minus
S4 did so much damage there. How much damage did S4 do?
Well, we can wait.
Dude,
and
they didn't have the arrow on top of the TA. Like, if you're going to make this all-in move with the Pangolier on top of the TA, you need to burst down the initial target. And they don't have an arrow.
Why don't they control the TA but kill the Enchantress? The Mirana will legitimately kill him.
Well, it is easy for us. We get full vision, right? They do not always
that
get
is
full
absolutely
vision
true. But I feel like the problem is they have to know it's not acceptable to go on TA.
Oh, and I like this. This is different from Phoenix. He goes for the stun duration over the Icarus dive this game.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe he's level 20. And yeah, here's the fight. Look, they lock down
the arrow
TA.
swift.
Yeah, and look at that. You just lock into, you swap into your own death now. You try to save Mushi. Ninja Boogie tried, but trying isn't good enough.
Die. She did the second most damage.
It's just insane. You're going up into the same choke point. The reason they were winning the fights in the top tier 1 area of the map was because it's a completely open space.
Yeah.
You're allowed to just surround and conquer. Pango has tons of room to maneuver. Same with these mobile cores of Mineski. The moment you run up like the tightest choke in the game, you just spam all your spells on the entrance. And the pull, the boat, the egg, all these spells are easy to land now. You just put them in the...
Yeah.
I'm upset.
Also, there is a full Shivas now on Fly, so he is reasonably far. He's farmed levels as well as that. And as we look through everyone else's, as Weaver, I mean, he's had these items for quite a bit. He has just fallen off, right? You try to make stuff happen. If you don't, you run out of gold.
So does Sumail take the Electric Vortex talent at level 20?
I think so.
With the Ags.
I mean, you definitely do.
You definitely do.
It's a guarantee. It's a half a second, though.
That's a lot.
It's worth.
Okay,
with Torn and
I mean,
Boat?
I thought he'd take it, but it's like, it seems like such a terrible talent.
Oh my BSJ, my friend.
I'm not saying
I
it's
see why you're
wrong
a
to take
carry
it.
player,
It's
not a
just-
skill lane player.
Yes. I can only play right-clicking two-button heroes. Storm has at least 3 activatable abilities.
How often do you see 2 Roches die before the dire tier 1 mid?
That's actually nuts.
That's, yeah.
You get the point.
That's pecan.
I love the TA. Arteezy's going straight for the Hex. No Hurricane Pike. He's just going to blink Hex and pick off players.
Also, to be noted, usually, right, Storm is one of the best ones to be swapping. They get him big stun right there. That's an easy kill, but he does have the ace.
No,
It's not
roll it up.
Storm.
You can't BKB on top.
Yep. Let's see. Oh,
You can't blink.
He is going to get the refraction. He is going to be able to blink. And now on the backside, look at this damage coming out from the impetus. But will it be enough? They're trying to chase Ice to Ice down. Egg's going to fly. They have to get out of there. No, Mushi's going to try to kill it, I believe. But Ninja Wing's dead. Fly goes down. But now they're in a bad position. Moon trying to die. But Sumail doesn't really do any damage. And there's the buyback. They're keeping into the tier 2. Laguna goes. Arrow flies. Storm will drop.
The gem down.
That is their gem, like you said. Now S4. He is going to get picked off as well. We don't have any more stuns yet. He's just going to run. Traps are here. Possibly slowing him down. Torrent, nicely done. And now Ice gets pulled back. But look at this. Mushi getting right-clicked by S4. And look who else came back. It's Sumail. And he's ready to go. Ice is flying away. But S4, as BSJ has been saying, is outputting insane amounts of damage.
And I'm surprised that they chose that fight to not try and kill TA. Because you can't BKB if the Pango is on top of you. It's the frame.
He used his ult, and then they were canceling his blink.
No, but he blinked forwards. He blinked forwards to go for the Kunkka, I think.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did blink forward.
Because that's a scenario where if you just immediately roll up on top of the TA respawn and then yield yourself, he's going to be stunned for a full 4 seconds and most likely able to go down. You can see. So he dies here. Now, if you're Ice, I feel like, look at the positioning of TA now.
It did just...
He's going, he can roll on top of him, though. He goes for the back line. Now the TA blinks away, and all of a sudden the fight is completely over because the TA has spawned right in the middle of your 3
Done.
switching heroes.
Laguna comes out. That is a lot of pure damage. Enchantress gets the heal off. Torrent Bolt will destroy them instantly. The bullet now by Sumail. Arteezy is godlike on the side lane. TA 2 buybacks coming. Arrow will hit TA. This should possibly kill. Does Sumail have another pull? Not quite yet. BKB popped by Arteezy. They're just chasing down Mushu without S4 though.
No gem on Storm anymore.
Yep, not much damage either. Obviously, the Storm does nothing without his overload hits, but now they find the Weaver. Is it enough damage? It sure is. Sheep plus Torrent. Moon buys back. Oh, the arrows actually get a whip because of the Yules, and now the 4-staff away. And this is, all things are coming up EG currently.
Lena can't do anything with all this net worth. Highest net worth on Dire, and you don't feel it. It's not like you look at this fight and you're like, Lena's just manning up on everybody. She's playing like, has to play scared all game.
I mean, Kyle, you were the one who brought up, it looks like you were correct. This build is just, he's not doing anything outside of Laguna.
Everyone has their moment. Expand on this, Kyle.
0 items that increase his damage output.
Yeah.
Realistically, as a worthy value for his gold invested.
Yeah.
Blink bots, 0 damage.
Yeah, I feel like mainly you're in a game where if you don't instantly BKB or instantly get your Yules or Blink off, you die.
Yeah.
And that's so hard to play.
I would have loved to see, like, just the standard Yules. Maybe you can skip the Shadow Blade for Blink, I understand that, but you need, like, the damage item. The AC in a game like this? Like, the BKB has to allow you to, like, auto-attack. If you're using it purely as this, like, caster style where you're just trying to blink in, outplay people, yeah, I just don't feel it.
I feel Shadow Blade just way better, even if you have this Mirana. It's just so nice, not for the sake of being the better item for picking people off, but protecting yourself.
And damage output as well.
Storm has to have a gem if he jumps you, and if he jumps you, he has to know where you are, which means he has to have like a sentry on you preemptively. I don't know. It just seems really hard for them to kill you if you have a Shadow.
Dire hits a nice scan though. I mean, this smoke gang, right? If EG does succeed, more than likely game, but Mineski will stick to their base. They haven't even lost to tier 3 yet. They're down 6k, but I mean, a good fight. Pango, right? You get a good 2-man roll. It's just scary. This Sumail item build combined with the Kunkka, I think it's just a game changer.
And so cool too to see the Storm. I don't know if I've ever seen a Storm with this item build.
Oh, look at this middle. Are they gonna look for Arteezy? They're gonna go. Oh my goodness! He blinks to the right, gets the BKB up. Are they just gonna find no one? They will not. They do use his, I believe. What was his BKB at? That was a 6, so he's down to 5. But he lives.
It's worth.
And they get the bounty. It's 2 for 2 bounties, so no change.
Yep. I like this with Roche down, Fly making his team just play top, mid and bottom waves. Easy to just control high ground, starve the map out. And with ults down, maybe you look to threaten base a bit, but no, you just collect the free tier 2 bottom.
You take this tier 2 while Roche is down, because when Roche is up, you can't afford to play top and bottom, so it gives them this ability to shift this side and then go back to the top half of the map.
I like Jabs just cutting the creep wave with the bugs. It doesn't succeed, but does slow him down a little bit.
And they're not even committing that hard to bottom. They know that the creep that's enchanted by Enchantress will just take it slowly but surely, and I don't know, it just feels like the entire, obviously the net worth tells us that the pace of the game has changed, but it feels like EG's the one dictating what happens next in this game.
Y'all remember what is it F7 for the graphs? I'm nervous to hit it now.
I wouldn't hit any buttons.
Yeah, I'm not hitting any buttons. But it is, obviously Mineski was up by about 10k, and now look at this. BKB will just 4-staff instead. We'll have BKB on the backside though. Sumail's going in, gets some pulls. Impetus is just flying out. Ninja Boogie will die Sumail. Yule's on the backside, Moon on himself. The Impetus damage will be enough though, destroys them, and now we're gonna see a Torrent coming out. Won't hit anyone. Both won't hit anyone, but it won't matter. And yeah, Jab, he's like, I gotta make something happen, but Fly should be able to get his egg up. They should maybe be able to bring it down to any leaps. They do have leaps. Will they need it? He didn't leaps away, and now...
Oh, he tried to get the high ground.
Pangolier will die as well, and there's no buybacks. Is that just game?
Yep, that's game. Nobody has buybacks.
Good
GG.
game.
Just,
wow. What a crazy, it was just Mineski dominating the game. Sumail makes a strange item decision from our perspective. It works out. But Moon makes a strange item decision as well. It doesn't work out, and EG 2-0's the other